Yeah, children. Completed working these answers for question number 12 and 13.
Ma'am, 12 completed, but 13 not completed.
Okay, you're still to work 13. Okay. Okay, see, every question is important, but these two questions are very important. I'll just wait for some more time. Please finish it, Anirudh.
Okay, ma'am.
Finish.
No, ma'am. Last 3 lines.
Okay.
Completed, ma'am.
Good. Yeah. So the next question is, how many 4-digit numbers are divisible by 17? So you need to find the first 4-digit number divisible by 17 and the last 4-digit number divisible by 17. So like you have to generate the AP. You will have to generate the terms of the AP. Okay, so the AP will be, the terms of the AP will be all the 4-digit numbers that are divisible by 17. The terms of the AP will be all the 4-digit numbers divisible by 17. So you have to find the first number, the first 4-digit number divisible by 17 and the last 4-digit number divisible by 17. Then once you find the first number, you can add 17 to find the next number, further add 17 to get the third number and so on. And the question is how many? So you should find n. You must find n. How many? So you should find n. And you would have found the last 4-digit number, right? Divisible by 17. You would have found the last one. So you should equate that to an. An is equal to that number. A plus n minus 1 into d is equal to that number. And in this equation, you'll have to substitute the values for a and d, which we will know, the first term and the common difference. Work this and find the value of n. And that will be the number of 4-digit numbers or natural numbers divisible by 70. So how do we find the first and the last 4-digit number divisible by 70? So 1000 is the smallest 4-digit number. Divide by 17. So 17 5s are 85, right? 5s are 85. 15 is a remainder. 0 comes down. So 17 times 7 is 49. 4 carried over 11. 17 8s are 6 5 136. Right? So 17 8 times 136. 14 remains. 0 comes down. So again 17 8 times 136. 4 is a remainder. So when you divide 1000 by 17, 4 is a remainder. 4 is a remainder. That means 1000 minus 4 will be divisible by 17. Or let me come to the point straight away. So to find the first 4-digit number exactly divisible by 17, what you have to do is 17 minus 4. What is 17 minus 4? 13. Add 13 to 1000. Add 13 to 1000. So 1013 is the first 4-digit number divisible by 17. So how do you find this number? Because it's about 4-digit numbers, take 1000. Because 1000 is the smallest 4-digit number. Divide 1000 by 17. The remainder is 4. Subtract divisor minus remainder. Divisor minus remainder. 17 minus 4, 13. Add that to the dividend. Add that to the dividend. 1000 plus 13, 1013. This is the first 4-digit number divisible by 70. So we found the first one. Now the last one. For that, use 9,999. Okay. So 17, divide 17, divide 9,000. So 9,999 is the greatest 4-digit number. Divide that by 17. So 17 5s are 85. 14 is a remainder. 9 comes down. Then 17, we've seen it here. 17, see here. 8 times. How much? 136. What's the remainder? I'm not getting any answer. Are we on there?
13.
Yeah. What comes down? What is this? 17. Here I got 588 and 17 5s. Am I dividing it correctly? 17 5s are 85. 17 5s are. Oh, here I've gone wrong with the division. Sorry. What I explained is right, but I think I've taken an extra 0 here. Without clearing the screen, I'll just do it here. Let me do it with 1000 again. Sorry. What I explained is right. The division, I've taken one extra 0. I'm sorry, because I wrote 85 under 10. That's a mistake. 17 5s are 85. 15 is a remainder. 0 comes down. And 17 8s are. How much is that? 136. 14 is a remainder. Right? 14 is a remainder. Okay. So 17 minus 14. What is 17 minus 14? 3. So 1000 plus 3. 1003. 1003 is the first 4-digit number exactly divisible by 17. Excuse me, I went wrong while doing this division. Okay, so you can see it here. 17 5s are 85, 15 is a remainder, 0 comes down. 17 8s are 136, 14 is a remainder. So then 17 minus 14. 17 minus 14 is 3. Add 3 to 1000. 1003. The 1003 is the first 4-digit number divisible by 17. Now for the last number, take the greatest 4-digit number, divide by 17. 5s are 85. 14 is a remainder. 9 comes down. 8s are 136. What's a remainder? 13 is a remainder. 9 comes down. Again, 17. 8s are 136. 3 is a remainder. 3 is a remainder. Now to find the last number, directly subtract dividend minus remainder. Dividend 9999 minus a remainder. So 9996. So you have to be careful with the division. See, I went wrong with the division. So be careful, because if you don't identify the numbers correctly, then even if your procedure is right, you will not be getting the correct answer. So you'll have to identify the first and the last number correctly. See, everywhere the calculation should be correct. Only then, even if your procedure is right, your answer will be right. Okay, so what's the remainder? 3. Now the dividend 9,999 minus 3 is 9,996. So we have got the first and the last 4-digit number exactly divisible by 17. So it is 1003. Then add 17. Add 17, so 1020. Add 17, 1037. So on till 9,996. So we have generated the AP. We have generated the AP. Got it, children? Take the first and the, take the smallest 4-digit number, divide by 17. Take the largest 4-digit number, divide by 17. So using the smallest, using this division, where you divide the smallest 4-digit number by 17, using that division, you will find the first number. And using this division, you will find the last number. So how do you find the first number? Should subtract 17 minus 14, 3. And add that to the dividend, 1000 plus 3, 1003. That is the smallest or the first 4-digit number divisible by 17. And the last 4-digit number or the greatest 4-digit number divisible by 17 will be whatever is the remainder on division, the dividend minus the remainder. So 9,999 minus 3, 9,996. So that is the greatest or the last 4-digit number divisible by 17. So the numbers in the middle you can generate. So to this number add 17. You'll get the second number. To that add 17, you'll get the third number, and so on. Now AN is equal to 9,996. AN, because we know to find the number of terms, the last term of the progression will help us find the number of terms. So AN is equal to 9,996. Work this and find the value of N. And whatever is the result, say like, so for some 563, for example. So there are 563 4-digit numbers exactly divisible by 17. For example, I said, yeah. Yeah, children, please work. Let's do the division again. You will have to perform the division, children. I'm going to do it here for you. You start working. Take down the question and work the answer. Done, children? Yeah, class use the emoji. Raise your hand. Okay. Hasif, you're there, right? Okay. All of you finish working this one?
Yes, ma'am.
So since it's about 4-digit numbers, you should take up 1000 and 9999, the smallest 4-digit number and the largest 4-digit number. Always to get the first number, after performing the long division, you must subtract the divisor and the remainder. You get a number that you should add to the dividend. Always. So this is the first or the smallest 4-digit number exactly divisible by 70. And to get the last number or the greatest 4-digit number divisible by 70, always this procedure. Whatever is the remainder, dividend minus the remainder. That will be the last number. And the numbers in the middle, that is, you found the first and the last number of the AP. Other terms you can generate by adding 17. So when you add 17 to the first term, you get the second term. On adding 17 to the second term, you get the third term. So the first term is 1003 and the common difference is 17. 1020 minus 1003, 17. Work this and find the value of n. Okay. You should have taken down the division also, children, because that is important. You will not show it in the main work. It will be in the rough column, but it is important. Because when you revise, if you haven't taken down this division, when you revise, you'll be wondering how to find the first number and the last number. So only if you work this, you can recall. By looking at this, you will be able to recall. Now you would have understood. But it's very human to forget it after 2-3 days. So then after 1 week, when you revise, you see these. When you see this AP, you will wonder like how to generate this AP. So if you have this division, on looking at the division, immediately you can recall the procedure. I hope all of you have written the division process. The next question, find the missing terms of the AP. So you can see the first term is missing, the second term is missing, the third term is 1 by 10. So what is 1 by 10? The third term. The third term is 1 by 10, meaning a plus 2d is equal to 1 by 10. Third term meaning a plus 2d is 1 by 10. Fourth term we don't know. Fifth term also we don't know. See, this is A1, this is A2, this is A3, this is A4, this is A5, and this is A6. So we also know A6. The sixth term we know. What's the sixth term? It's 3 by 20. A plus pi d is equal to 3 by 20. So we have two equations. You should write them one below the other. Okay, change the signs. Change the signs. A and minus A gets cancelled. So now solve this and find the value of d. Minus 5d plus 2d minus 3d is equal to 1 by 10 minus 3 by 20. So work this and find the value of d. Once you get the value of d, substitute in one of these two equations. Put d value here or put d value here and find the value of a. Once you find a and d, you can find the missing terms of the AP. Once you find a and d, you can find the missing terms of the AP. Because what's the first term? A itself. The second term is a plus d. The third term is a plus 2d. The fourth term is a plus 3d. A plus 4d. So a is the first term. A plus d, when you work a plus d, you will get the second term. A plus 3d, you will get the fourth term. And a plus 4d will give you the fifth term. Yeah, please work. Finished working, children?
No, ma'am, last.
Okay. Okay. So A1 is not known, A2 is not known, A3 is equal to 1 by 10. A3 means A plus 2D is equal to 1 by 10. Similarly, A4 not known, A5 not known, A6 is 3 by 20, which means A plus 5D is 3 by 20. So we have two equations in A and D. Write the equations one below the other and change the signs throughout. So this plus becomes minus, and plus minus. Change the signs throughout. So what happens? A and minus A gets cancelled. A and minus A gets cancelled because A minus A is 0. Now 2D minus 5D. Take the new sign. 2D minus 5D. See, you can just change the signs here itself. Minus, minus, minus like this. So A minus A cancels. 2D minus 5D is minus 3D. 1 minus 3 by 20. LCM and all that, you get D is equal to 1 by 60. Why 1 by 60? Because when this 3 comes for division, it's 1 by 20. This 3 will come here in the denominator. So 1 by 60. A substitute D is 1 by 60 in one of the two equations, in this one or in this one. So A plus 2 into 1 by 60 is equal to 1 by 10. When you work that, you'll be able to find the value of A. So A is 1 by 15. So now that you know A and D, you can find the missing terms. So A is 1 by 15. So this is 1 by 15 here. Then the second term is A plus D. The third term is given. Fourth term is A plus 3D. And the fifth term is A plus 4D. Okay. Next one. The 17th term of an AP, the 17th term of an AP is means equal to. Is means equal to is 5 more than twice its eighth term. Twice its eighth term. We'll do it again. The 17th term of an AP is 17th term of an AP is 5 more than twice its eighth term. 2 times its eighth term. So what is A17? A plus 16D is equal to 2 into A plus 7D plus 5. So on working this, we get 2A plus 14D plus 5. A minus 2A plus 16D minus 14D is equal to 5. Minus A plus 2D is equal to 5. Minus A plus 2D is equal to 5. There's one equation in A and D. Now, there's another information given. If the 11th term of the AP is 43, the 11th term is 43. 11th term is 43. That means A plus 10D is equal to 43. This is the second equation. So write the two equations one below the other. Minus a plus 2d is equal to 5. A plus 10d is equal to 43. Now you don't have to change the signs because already minus a plus a gets cancelled. So you don't have to change the signs. You should not change the signs. Okay? Because minus a plus a cancels. So 2d plus 10d is 12d is equal to 48. So d is equal to 4. Substitute the value of d in one of the two equations and you'll get the value of a. Once you know a and d, you can generate the AP. The question is find the AP. So you must write the first three terms of the AP and then put a comma and just show the dots. Okay. So what do we get? We get A as, what's A? Yeah, A is 3 and D is 4. So the AP is, the first term is 3. The second term will be 3 plus 4, 7. Then the third term, 7 plus 4, 11, and so on. Yeah, please work. Please work, children. Finish writing, children? Here, actually, you get a minus 2a is minus a. 16d minus 14d is plus 2d is equal to 5. What you see here is I've changed the signs throughout. You don't have to do that also. I've changed the signs throughout. Minus a is plus a, plus 2d, minus 2d, plus 5, minus 5. You don't have to do that at all. You can even call this 1. Just ignore this. No, you might have finished it now. I'm just telling you. You can even stop here and take this as the first equation. This one is the second one. That's what I told you here, actually. When you solve the, when you work this one, you get minus a plus 2d is equal to 5. You can stop there. What you see here is I've changed the signs throughout. Minus a plus a. That you need not do, actually. You need not do this. You can just take this equation and this one is the second one, write them one below the other. And as I told you, it was already minus a and plus a, no? So you can cancel it. Minus a plus a cancels. See, here also we get the same value. Okay, D4. I've just changed the signs throughout here. This is the second equation. Write the equations one below the other. And here, because a and a we cannot cancel, no? Because a plus a is 2a. So you have to change the signs throughout. Cancels. Minus 12d is minus 48. D is equal to 4. Then substitute d in one of the two equations to find the value of a. So the AP is 3, 3, 3 plus 4, 7, 7 plus 4, 11, and so on. Let's do the numerical sums and get back to this. Yeah, we'll do this one, children. We'll come back to these questions. Yeah, we'll do this one. Yeah, this one. If the ninth term of an AP is 0, so ninth term is 0 means A9, ninth term, A9 is 0, which means A plus 8D is 0. Then prove that its 29th term is double the 19th term. So what's the 29th term? A29 is A plus 28D. Okay, A plus 28D. Now you can write this A plus 28D as A plus 8D because we know that A plus 8D is 0. A plus 8D is 0. So you can write this one as a plus 8d plus 20d. 8d plus 20d is 28d. Okay, I'll just do it like this for you. Let me just work it here. See here, the ninth term is 0. That means a plus 8d is 0. You can just write as therefore a is equal to minus 8d, children. A is equal to minus 8d. Just have this. Okay, now find A29. A29 is a plus 28d. Now what is a minus 8d? You can see here, a is minus 8d plus 28d. That's 20d. Now what is the 19th term? A plus 18d. What is a? From 1, using 1, what is a? Minus 8d. A is minus 8d plus 18d. So it is 10d. So we have to prove that the 29th term is double the 19th term. Here, the 29th term, 20d, it's double 10d, right? So we have proved that the 29th term is double the 19th term. So we've got A29 as 20d and A19 as 10d. So we have to prove that the 29th term. So what is the 29th term? It's 20d, no? It's nothing but 2 into 10d. And what is 10d? A19. 2 into A19. So we have proved that the 29th term is 2 times it, or double the 19th term. 2 into the 19th term. So double the 19th term. Right on, children? Done, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So here, if 10 times the 10th term of an AP is equal to 15 times the 15th term, 10 times the 10th term, 10 times the 10th term is equal to 15 times the 15th term. This is what is given. 10 times A10 is equal to 15 times A15. So 10 into A plus 9D is equal to 15 into A plus 14D. You can cancel this 2 times, 3 times. So you have 2 into A, 2A plus 18D is equal to 3A plus 42D. So we have 2A minus 3A is equal to 42D minus 18D. So minus A is equal to 24D. Okay, so we have got this. A is minus A. Okay, so A is equal to minus 24D. Now we have to show that the 25th term is 0. Oh, okay, so we've got it here itself. The 25th term is 0. So what do you mean by the 25th term? A plus 24D. So see here, A plus 24D is 0. See, when you solve this, what did you get? Minus A is equal to minus A is equal to 24D. This is what we got. Okay, now when you take everything to one side, you'll get minus A plus 24D is equal to 0. So you can change the signs throughout and write A minus 24D. Sorry, I didn't change the sign. Minus. So changing the sign throughout, you'll get A plus 24D is 0. That means A plus 24 is 25 minus 1 into D is 0. So A plus 25 minus 1 into D is 0 means this implies A 25 is equal to 0. The 25th term is 0. Yeah, right on. We'll do it again. Done writing, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So here it's given that the 24th, it's given that the 24th term, 24th term is twice the 10th term. It's given that the 24th term is twice the 10th term. So a plus 23d is equal to 2 into a plus 9d. Because a10 is a plus 9d. A24 is a plus 23d. So a plus 23d is equal to 2a plus 18d. So a minus 2a plus 23d minus 18d is equal to 0. Minus minus a plus how much is this? 5d, right? Is equal to 0. Minus, yeah, a plus 5d is equal to 0. So we have minus a is equal to minus 5d, or a is equal to 5d. Now we'll have to prove that the 72nd term is twice the 34th term. So what is a34? A plus 33d. So a is 5d plus 33d, which is 38d. What is a72? A plus 71d. A is 5d plus 71d. All right. So we have 76d. Now there's nothing but 2 into 38d, which is 2 into a34. So the 72nd term is twice the 34th term. Yeah, right on, children? Okay. I'm sure you had a lot of time to finish this. Yeah, this is the next question. How many terms of the AP must be added to get some 0? Somebody's mic is enabled, I guess. Krishna Priyan, please disable your mic. Yeah. How many terms of the AP must be added to get some 0? Okay. So that means Sn is equal to 0. Sn is equal to 0. See, how many terms of the AP should be added? So it's like this. A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus A4. We don't know how many terms must be added. So till AN, the sum should be 0. Yeah, the sum can be 0 because the common difference is negative. You can see that the terms are reducing in value. 63, 60, 57, 54, 51. So the values are coming down, right? So at a point, then terms will be negative, and from there on it will be negative. So a set of positive and negative values, the sum can be 0. A set of positive and negative terms, the sum can be 0. So that's the question. How many terms of the AP must be added to get sum 0? So A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus A4, till how many terms we don't know, plus AN is equal to 0. That means Sn is equal to 0. Sn is equal, this is the condition. Sn is equal to 0. Sn means n by 2 of 2a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 0. So substitute the values of a and d. A is 63 and d is 60 minus 63 minus 3. N you cannot substitute. We are finding n. So you'll get a quadratic equation. Solve that and find the values of n. Okay. So here we have two values for n. We have two values for n, n0, n43. N0 is not possible, no? No terms, 0 terms, not possible. So n is 43. So the first 43 terms of the AP must be taken to get some 0. Or S43 is equal to 0. So we have to substitute for A and D. We are finding n. So n will be n. So you get a quadratic equation in n. You solve, get the two values for n. N0 not possible, so N43. So the sum of the first 43 terms is 0. Yeah, please work, children. Done, children? Done writing, children? Finished, children?
Completed, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The next question is, how many terms of the AP 64, 60, 56, and so on must be taken so that the sum is 544? Here sum 0, Sn is equal to 0. Here sum 544. And we have one more question, explain the double answer. So that means when we work here, when we work the quadratic equation and find the values of n, we'll get, two acceptable values for n. So that double answer you should explain. So you can see here we'll get n16, we get n16 and n17 and n16. Okay, so both the values of n can be accepted. n17 possible, n16 also possible. How come we are getting two answers? Explain the double answer. The first part of the question is how many terms? How many terms of the AP must be taken so that the sum is 544? So Sn, the desired Sn is 544. So similar to the earlier working, we'll have to work with this condition. Sn is equal to 544. N by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 and 2d is 544. Substitute the values for a and d. A and d. N is what we are going to find. N is n. So substitute the values for a and d. You get a quadratic equation. Okay, solve the quadratic equation and find the values of n. Here it so happens that both the values of n are acceptable. 16, 17, both possible. So we'll have to explain that double answer. So that explanation I'll tell you. First complete the answer till here, children. Start working. Double answer we'll understand. Complete the answer till here. You're not blindly copying, children. Please understand what you're working. I'm giving you sufficient time. I'm not at all in a hurry. At the end of every answer, I am checking with all of you if you're finished. So you're taking the help of the slide, but you're doing the calculations. You are following what you're writing in every line. Do not blindly copy. Yeah, please write the question and start working the answer. Okay. So we get two acceptable values for n. N is 17, n is 16. You cannot reject anything. Both are acceptable. So how do we understand? N is equal to 16. What do we understand from that? N is 16 means the sum of the first 16 terms is 544. When n is 16, it means the sum to the first 16 terms, S16 is equal to 544. That means A1 plus A2 plus A3, so on till A16, the sum is 544. And what about this case when n is 17? What does that mean? When n is 17, it means S17 is 544. That means A1 plus A2 plus A3 till A17, the sum is 544. But we already know that the sum of these terms is 544. The sum of these terms is already 544. That means this one has to be 0, right? Only then 544 plus 0 is 544. So the double answer for n is because the 17th term is 0. The value of the 17th term is 0. Because from here to here, from the first term to the 16th term, the sum is 544. And the answer is 544 only. So that means the 17th term has to be 0. From here to here, the sum is 544. 544 plus what is 544? 544 plus 0 is 544. So that means the 17th term is 0. The double answer for n is because the 17th term is 0. See, for example, if you have, say the AP is like this, 8, okay, so 8, 4, 0, minus 4, minus 8. Okay, I'll just check one more, say 12. Consider this AP, 12, 8, 4, 0, minus 4, minus 8, and so on. Okay, so what's the sum of the first three terms? 12 plus 8, 20. 20 plus 4, 24. S3 is equal to 24. S3 means what? A1 plus A2 plus A3. A1 plus A2 plus A3 is S3, which is 24. 12 plus 8, 20. 20 plus 4, 24. What is S4? What is the sum of the first four terms? 12 plus 8, 20 plus 4, 24 plus 0, 24. So you see that in this AP, S3 is 24, S4 is also 24. Why? Because A4 is 0. Because A4 is 0. So we took this we considered this AP 12, 8, 4, 0, minus 4, minus 8, and so on. The sum of the first three terms is 20. The sum of the first four terms is also 20. Why? Because the fourth term is 0. In the same way here, N16 and 17. And you can see that they are consecutive numbers, 16, 17. So whenever you have, n values like this, two consecutive numbers, 16, 17, where you have to accept both. The reason for the double answer is because the 17th term is 0. The greater of the two numbers. See, supposing you have n is equal to 36, n is equal to 37. So the double answer is because the 37th term is 0. The value of the 37th term is 0. So 16, 17. So the double answer for n is because the 17th term is 0. Understand, children? Please acknowledge.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, we'll just see it quickly. Once again, sum is 544. So Sn is 544. We know A is 64 and D is 60 minus 64, which is minus 4. So in this formula, n by 2 of 2a plus n minus 1 into d, fix the values for a and d. A is 64 and d is minus 4. So when you work this, you get a quadratic equation in n. So solve this quadratic equation and find the two values for n. Both the values are acceptable, 16, 17. So now you have to, the sum of the first 16 terms is 544. The sum of the first 17 terms is also 544. How is this possible? This is because the 17th term is 0. It's because the 17th term is 0. S16 means A1 to A16, the sum is 544. S17 means the sum from A1 to A17 is 544. But this sum is already 544, no? A1 to A16, the sum is already 544. So plus A17, that should be 0, is equal to 544. So the 17th term is 0. So the double answer is because the 17th term is 0. All the children, if you have not completed this answer, I've shared the image on WhatsApp. Please complete it. So children, use the emoji, raise your hand. So Hari Pranav, Swati, Aniruddha, Naragamai, Srivatsam, Keshav, Krishna Priyan, Pratish, Jayavashni, Roshni, Niveda, Prenu, Mritsa, Bhavashya, Akshada, Anugraha. Anugraha, were you present for the first session? Few of them are missing. Sadhana, Sabarna. Okay. All right, children. Okay. All right, children. So that's it for today's session. Thank you so much. Good night. You may leave the call.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, children.